Hello friends, Coach Mike here in the Coach's Corner. Should I audition for roles I'm not right for? I know this sounds like a commonsensical question type of answer to that should be given to it, but let's see. There's a couple of different ways to answer this question. So I'm going to speak in very general terms right now. Hear me. General terms. Your experience may be different. Whatever happened with you may have been different. So let's expand your mind. Let's open up. Let's have a clear head. Okay? Now, if your agent submits you for a commercial and you get there and it appears that no one there looks like you, right? It could be for a couple of different reasons. We'll cover it here. Okay? Let's say if you get there and no one looks like you. Right? Okay. Still stay. Sign in, audition. Right? Especially if you're not getting auditions frequently. Okay, there's other situations. You may get there and it's like, well, gosh, I mean, something obviously is wrong here. I got to get out of here because I have a commercial audition and it's a national for AT&T and it pays more than this regional I'm here for. So we'll just speak in general terms. Again, if you get there and you haven't had auditions in a while, or you've never had an audition with that particular casting director, go on and stay. Audition. Put your work down. Okay, let the casting director see your work. If you get there and the people don't look like you, here's another thing people do. They'll get to the call, actors will do. They'll get to the callback and they'll say, oh, nobody here looks like me. And then they will look at the storyboard. They'll take a look at the storyboard and they'll say, the storyboard also has a white guy. The storyboard has a black guy. The storyboard has a white woman. The storyboard has a black woman, right? They don't look like me. There's no way that they're going to book a black woman when on the storyboard, it's a white man. It could be. Happened to a client of mine. He went to some audition. It was one of the first commercials he had booked. And he went in, signed in. He looked at the storyboard at the sign-in table. And he's a black male. It's a female white woman. You know, okay, a female woman, white, right? That's female woman. That's right. Well, they haven't taken that away from us yet. Oh, don't get me started. All right. So it was a white woman. He's a black male, right? And, he's thinking, well, I wonder, should I? And then he heard me in his ear. Stay at the casting. If you're there, hey, if you're not in a hurry to get anywhere else, go on and stay. Well, he ended up booking it. It was for one of those colleges, one of National University or one of those type of colleges, right? And it was one of his first commercials that he had booked, kind of new to the game. And he was just really excited. He said, I'm glad you told me when I get to an audition, ignore the storyboard as far as what it looks like they may book. Because sometimes the storyboard's just a draft and we don't really know what we're looking for. It's just we're going to scratch this down on paper for directional purposes. Okay, so just because you look at the storyboard and the person doesn't look like you, they don't look like your race, your gender, it still doesn't matter. You should audition. Now, there is something to be said, though, about going on a casting where it's dangerous. There's some skill you don't have. One of my clients had an audition for something where it involved Nike or something. It involved rock climbing. And he does not rock climb. But his agent, and he emailed his agent. And he emailed his agent back. Well, he called her as well. And he said, hey, I shouldn't audition for this. I know nothing about rock climbing. And it's dangerous. Right? Now, his agent said, no, go anyway. It's good for them to see your work. It's good for them to see your work. See, in this situation, in this case, no, you wouldn't do it because it's dangerous. If it's riding a horse, and I know nothing about horses, if it's for Home Depot and they want you to operate a jackhammer and you know nothing about jackhammers, you should not be there. Right? So my client gets to the casting for the Nike. He signs in, he gets in the room. Now, this was against his wishes. He told his agent, but the agent says, no, just go. He told his agent, I'm not right for it. All right, guess what happens? He gets in the room and the session runner said, if you do not actually know how to climb a rock, if you're not a rock climber, please leave now. So he wasted his time. From the time he got showered, got dressed, drove over to the audition, sat and waited, go back home. It's about a 2-hour experience for the average actor, give or take. So in that case, you would not audition if it's something that's dangerous, if there's some type of skill that's needed that you know you don't possess and there may be danger on the horizon. Okay, so if you're in a situation like that, let's say you get to a casting and by surprise they want you to do something dangerous. Okay, then you would if you don't have an agent, then you're just going to talk to the session runner or the assistant at the sign-in station and just tell them, hey, you know what? I don't climb rocks. I don't know how to operate a 580 case backhoe. I don't know how to. I don't know how to do what you're asking me to do. Whatever it is, right? It could be a myriad of things that you don't know how to do, and it requires a specific skill, and I don't have that skill, and it's dangerous. And then you would just draw your line through the sign-in sheet, and then that's it. You take off. If you have an agent, then you grab your cell, call your agent, say, hey, I'm over here at this Nike commercial, and they want us to rock climb. And, it's a very specific skill they're asking. It says it at the sign-in table up on the station, up on the wall. There's a note posted. You must know how to, and I don't. So, hey, I'll just draw a line through my name, tell the assistant, and do you want to follow up with casting and tell them that's why I left? Sorry, we'll pay better attention next time. So in a nutshell, should you audition for roles you're not right for? Yes, okay, if it's not dangerous. Now, wait, side lesson quickly. If you notice a pattern of, man, this is the 4th audition I've been on and I'm not right for it. And those previous ones, of course, you haven't gotten callbacks on. And yet, man, it's my 6th audition, my 8th audition. And the people are 10 years younger, 10 years older, that kind of thing. Then you're going to have to talk to your agent. I mean, after that happens like 3 times, it's like, okay, we'll do the 3-strike thing. It's like, hey, this is the 3rd audition I've been on. If you recognize a pattern, you have to address your agent with that. Okay, you don't want to just keep going on auditions just to have your work seen, right? And I'm not even right for these parts. Obviously, something is wrong. And I'm not getting callbacks either. Huge red flag. Okay. So, yes, you should audition for roles that you're not right for, as long as it's not dangerous. If you recognize a pattern that you're getting auditions of roles you're not right for, address your agent. If it's dangerous, no, it's nothing worth your safety and you pulling your back out, breaking a leg, losing an eye, getting the skin burned, something like that, right? All right, let's stay safe here. All right, Coach Mike in the Coach's Corner. We will see you again in the next lesson. Thanks for watching.